The Meghalaya government held a crucial meeting today with the Harijan Panchayat Committee to address the long-standing issue of relocating residents from the Harijan Panchayat Colony. Deputy Chief Minister Prastun Tinsong, who also chairs the high-level committee, led the meeting. Present were Deputy Chief Minister in charge of Urban Affairs, Nyob Halangdhar, Chief Secretary D.P. Walang and other state government officials, including East Khasi Hills Deputy Commissioner S.C. Sadhu. A delegation of 9 members from the Harijan Panchayat Committee attended the meeting. The Deputy Chief Minister, Prastun Tinsong, informed that the Directorate of Urban Affairs and MUDA are currently verifying information from an RTI claim submitted by the Hinyotrap Youths Council to the state government. This claim states that 148 families of the 342 families are not government employees. The Deputy Chief Minister emphasized that the forthcoming June 7th meeting would be decisive, asserting the government's commitment to act in the best interest of the people.
Today with the members of the HPC and accompanied by the General Secretary of Delhi Gurudwara and also their lawyer from Delhi. They came down to Shillong all the way from there, and in the discussion as far as relocation is concerned, so ultimately today we had few important discussion again, because you understand once they decide for relocation means it is a permanent one where ultimately we have to relocate the entire thing. So we discuss, and then they are very, very positive, no doubt about it. But again, before we reach to a conclusion, we've been requested by them that please allow us one more meeting to be held, and we already fixed more or less on the 7th of June. The final meeting will be held, and once the meeting is over, I'm very sure things will be cleared, and then we will also inform to all of you the decision to be taken in the last meeting, meaning in the month of June, first week of June, 7 or any time within the first week of June 2024. I understand the sentiment. Few concerns are there because they've been there for so many years, number one. As human being, you know well, even me and you, if we're staying in one place for 25 years, 30 years, and then immediately shifting my house to other places, I think you do have that kind of sentiments. So all these sentiments has been discussed in totality, and as I said to you, I've requested them and they are requesting us that, okay, give us one more time, one more chance for us. We'll go back, we'll sit down, we'll discuss with their colleague, with those families, and then on the 7th of June, as I said to you, then we will meet again and final decision will be taken. That day when the HYC met me, I've already referred this particular case to the Director of Urban Affairs as well as to the CEO. And right now, because that RTI reply done by in the level of the Chief Executive Officer of the Shillong Municipal Board, so right now, Director of Urban Affairs as well as MUDA, they are examining and then verifying about the reply of the RTI. So now we are waiting for that. See, let me just tell you the background. Shillong Municipal Board, in 1996, you know what happened was, fire incident happened where almost all the quarters was totally cut down and destroyed, and in the process few papers, documentary was lost. So ultimately what happened was, lately in fact the Director of Urban Affairs in the year 2008-2009 has given a direction to the MUDA, Meghalaya Urban Development Agency, to again conduct a fresh survey, the presence of those families over there in Temoto, where they have done it, and as I said to you, still basing on the RTI replied by the CEO, Municipal Shillong, I can't say anything right now because now the Muda and the Director Urban is also on the job verifying about all this reply. As far as this numbers concerned, I will not say anything right now. Let the verification be over. Then once the verification is done, then I will be able to come out clearly that yes, this is the numbers, this is numbers. But let me just tell you also one thing. You need to also go to the manual Scavengers Act was there, where we have to also be guided by that manual. So therefore, as I said to you, let us end of this issue right now, since the Directorate of Urban Affairs and Muda are still on the job for verifying all these issues. We are talking about those names, numbers who were already there, because right now we have 342. This is what we are contemplating, relocating them to other place. Okay, not beyond that.
Following the discussions, HPC Secretary Gurjeet Singh confirmed that the colony currently houses 342 households as per a survey conducted by the state government in 2007.
जो 342 फैमिलीज है ना, वो गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय है या उनके बाप दादा जो थे वो काम करते थे। और ये बात, ये कॉलोनी मतलब सिर्फ एम्प्लॉयज़ के लिए नहीं है। ये कॉलोनी हम लोग 200 साल से यहाँ पे रह रहे हैं और ये कॉलोनी जो है ये एक तरह का मतलब जो लोकल पीपल और हमारा कम्युनिटी का साथ में जो मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग है, उसके लिए हम लोग ये बात पे आए हैं कि हम लोग चाहते हैं कि ये सेटलमेंट हो जाए। और अगर मतलब इसमें ये नहीं है कि कोई नौकरी करता है या नहीं करता है, जो गवर्नमेंट के साथ पहले से बात हुआ है, जो हम लोग क्लेम कर रहे हैं हाई कोर्ट में भी, उसी के आधार पर हम ये मांग रहे हैं कि जो हमारी फैमिलीज है 342 फैमिलीज है, उनको सेटलमेंट किया जाए।
General Secretary Delhi Sikh Gurdwara Management Committee Jagdeep Singh expressed satisfaction with the outcome, describing the meeting as productive. He also addressed inquiries regarding the community's demand for an increase in the land plot allocated to each family.
I think this is our fourth meeting with the government. It is a very fruitful meeting. We had discussions on various aspects in continuation to our last meeting, and in short I would say it is a fruitful meeting, and there is not anything concluded, but yes, we have fixed another meeting, that is in the first week of June, where hopefully I think we would reach to some conclusion, right?
But there have been this allegation that there are around 148 illegal settlers in the Harijan Colony. If you can
No, those are just allegations, but that is not the truth. That is not the truth.
But was this issue?
It was already surveyed in 2007, whereby the HPC and government was agreed that about the number of families residing there. So it is later on it's a thought, but actually it is not correct.
Last time you have requested to increase the size of the land to be allotted to each beneficiary.
Yeah. You see, that demand is still there. We had discussion on that topic, but nothing is finalized yet. But yes, there is a progress. The final will be decided in the next meeting in first week of June.
But what is the response of the government?
See, government response is positive. As I told, we had a fruitful discussion. It is on the positive note. We are also moving ahead. So there are certain issues which we have discussed today. We'll go back, we'll discuss with our people, and then we'll see what best can be done. We also want a amicable solution. So hopefully we'll reach to some conclusion.
If you can tell us what are these other issues that you have discussed in the meeting?
See, basically there are certain things which I think we'll discuss among our people, which I can't disclose to the media today. But yes, as I told you, to some extent we had good discussion on a positive note, and once we take the consent of our people, then of course we will disclose to the media also. See, all the meetings are being done on the basis of the High Court directions that let's do the settlement by dialogue. So,
do you see that next meeting will be a decisive meeting, will be the final one?
I hope so. But let's see.